Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Dose of Jen and
it's your boy.
And we're back at it again with another cooking video. Well, not another. We're back at it again with a cooking video. And as you can tell from the title, we are making some yummy seafood mac and cheese.
Delicious.
It was absolutely delicious. Alright, so let's get right into the video. So as you can see in this clip, we are just deveining our shrimp and just cleaning it and peeling it off. So in the clip coming up, you're gonna see that I kind of zoom in and show you guys how I clean off my shrimp. I just pluck the tail off, pull it off, and then pull the meat like right out of the shell, and that's the easiest way I know how to clean my shrimp. So this is raw shrimp. You want to use raw shrimp and not cooked shrimp because it's not going to come out the same, and you want to make sure you thaw these out. The fastest way I thaw them out, if I don't let them sit out, is I put them in cold water. I know that sounds like real backwards, but trust me, it works.
And also, the raw shrimp, when you cook it, it comes out fluffier.
Yeah, it's not as
it's real hard when you buy it pre-cooked.
Yeah, because it's like twice cooked. So then we just added in our scallops, and now we are going to go chop up our garlic and our onions.
I did wash the onions. I was rushing a little bit, you know, your boy was hungry. But I went back, I cleaned them off, rinsed them off. Make sure you clean off your veggies and all of the things that you're using when you cook. You know, they sit in the stores and they pile up dust, pesticides, germs.
Oh,
health is wealth.
So yeah, I have to go back and go wash my garlic too because I realized I didn't wash them first. Make sure you wash your stuff. It's very important to wash your meats and your veggies from the store. So now we're still chopping up. Yes, he went back and washed. You can see his hands are wet, so don't come for him.
Now we're going to season everything.
We did wash. We washed.
Yeah, we rinsed everything off. And actually, there is shrimp in there, scallops. So we're going to start off with the paprika. We have red cayenne pepper. We have complete seasoning. We have adobe. We have Cajun. And we have crushed red peppers. We're gonna mix all of that up to give it a nice, flavorful taste. Gotta have flavor on your food. Otherwise, nobody wants to eat it. And also, we didn't list measurements. Because, you know, you gotta do things based on what you like. I might like it a little spicier. You might like it a little more flavorful, or you know, you just gotta do it based on your likes and your wants and your needs.
they felt like we needed more. So because he got his hands dirty, I just went ahead and added a little bit more. And that little bit was exactly what we needed. Can you imagine if we didn't add that little bit? It would not have been that good.
It wouldn't have been the same.
Yeah, that little
Streets
bit.
wouldn't have been talking.
Yeah, the streets was talking. Let me tell you. Yeah, that little bit like was just the touch we needed. Okay, so now we're boiling up our pasta. You know, everybody knows how to boil pasta, I hope so. I let my water boil first, and then I add my salt and my olive oil, or my oil, or some people use butter. I just use olive oil. And yeah, I just do that, and I pour in my pasta. We ended up using penne, but you can use elbow, linguine, fettuccine, spaghetti, whatever pasta you want to use, but we ended up using penne. Put in about 2 tablespoons of butter and 2 tablespoons of olive oil and a tablespoon of butter, and just let that all just melt together.
Yeah, you don't want anything to stick to your pan/pot.
One of us is very concerned about the pot being scratched up, but
well, since we're talking about the pot,
it's a Teflon pot.
This stuff was expensive, and previously, not me, not
Allegedly.
my mother, but there's someone else we live with that has scratched up pots in the past, and then things started sticking, and yeah, so I'm just very cautious about these things.
It was not me, guys. I know what I'm doing. So yes, we just added in the onions and the garlic, and we're just gonna saute those up. And you want the onions to be translucent. And then I believe that was the garlic I just added in. Yes, you want the onions to be translucent, and then you want to add in your garlic. I'm adding
that was basil.
Yes,
that
I'm
I
adding
added.
a little bit of basil. It called for, what did it call for? Parsley?
It wanted parsley, but I only had basil.
Yeah, I forgot to pick
So
up
it's
parsley.
onions, garlic, parsley,
and rosemary. I love rosemary. I could use rosemary and anything. Yeah. So right here we're adding in 2 teaspoons of flour, but it actually calls for 2 tablespoons. So you'll see in the next clip that I went back and I added 2 more teaspoons to make it 2 tablespoons. So yeah, she's just basically making a roux. This right here is a roux. Then I add in Tyler added in, a cup of half and half and 2 cups of milk, and we're making the bechamel.
We're making the sauce.
Yeah.
Gotta make it real saucy.
I forgot what that's
And
called.
I'm just trying to mix it around like that and keep it from lumping up.
Yeah.
You don't want it to lump up. You want to keep it smooth and
Thick, like a girl.
thick. So yeah, you just gotta watch it as it cooks. It could take a while to thicken, so just keep stirring and watch it.
Let me tell you about taking a while. It took us like 15 minutes to get this to thick up, but yeah, see, we just added in the 2 teaspoons of the flour, and you just gotta whisk. Just whisk, let it sit for a little bit, come back and whisk. You gotta watch it. You want your heat to be on medium high. You don't want it on high because you might burn. So you need to be on medium high and keep an eye on it. You don't want it sticking to the pot. You don't want it burning. You just really need to keep an eye on it. So here we are, it finally thickened up. So I went back and I'm just seasoning up a little bit, just adding a little bit of that Cajun choice and some crushed red peppers, because we like our food spicy. So that complete seasoning, you guys, that stuff is the best. It gets the job done, you guys, done. Just add in some paprika. start, we're gonna start adding in our cheese.
We have 4 different cheeses. You know, you gotta have variety. Variety is the spice of life. That's what this woman I know tells me all the time.
So first we add in our Mexican cheese. We have the cheddar pepper jack that's going in second. Some mozzarella cheese. And last but not least, Parmesan cheese.
And make sure you stir it up well so that it doesn't all lump together.
Colby Jack cheese. So there we go. How nice and cheesy that is. Now you're just gonna dump in your pasta.
And now you just mix it up. You want to get the sauce everywhere. You don't want to leave any spots dry because, you know, who wants dry pasta? But yeah, just stir it up. Make sure you get the sauce on all of the pasta. It may take a few minutes to get, you know, everything covered in sauce, but be patient. It's worth the wait. And just continue to stir and stir and stir. Also, we use a little more pasta than, you know, we probably should have because, you know, Weez was hungry. But I think you're only supposed to use a box and a half, and we use 2 boxes. So, you know, just use the proper amount of pasta so that it's not dry and, you know, just so you have enough sauce. Otherwise, you're gonna have to freestyle it.
Yeah, so we definitely had to freestyle. I had to pour some milk in there to kind of sauce it back up a little bit. But what would have worked better than the milk would have been the if we had half and half. If we had half and half, that would have made it like a lot thicker and creamier. So now in this clip, I have coated the bottom of the pan with some olive oil. You can use olive oil, vegetable oil, canola oil, whatever oil you like. Butter, if that's, you know, that's your steez or whatever. Or you can use cooking spray, but we do use olive oil. So we're gonna put a nice healthy layer of the pasta, and you just want to make sure you cover the whole bottom of the pan. You want a nice foundation for, you know, this mountain of goodness you're about to put together.
And if you didn't know, the oil is so your pasta doesn't stick to the pan. You don't want any pasta left behind.
So now I'm just adding in our raw scallops and shrimp. You want to make sure that they're raw because seafood cooks very easily. You don't want it to be too tough, too dry, too nothing. You just want it to be perfect, and putting it in raw does the job. So you want to be very generous with your seafood. And now we're just going in with the cheeses that we have. Yes, you want to be generous with your cheese too. Be very generous. That's what's gonna, I mean, it's mac and cheese. What's mac and cheese without cheese? It's mac.
Yeah, so pasta, seafood, cheese, but not all of the seafood. You want to do it in layers.
Yeah, not all of the cheese either.
This is the first layer, and then we're going to add more pasta just in a moment. Yeah, so add more pasta. Get your second layer. Spread it out real nice. Add your second layer of shrimp and scallop. Spread it out real nice. And then back at it again with more cheese.
Can't get enough cheese. So yeah, you're just gonna add the remainder of the cheese, all of it. Don't leave a single strand behind. Put everything in. Trust me, it will be worth it. Get all the little corners. Make sure everything is covered. You want cheese everywhere. After we've gotten every single last piece of cheese in that pan and everything is covered and coated, you want to get a piece of aluminum foil and cover your pan up so when it goes in the oven, it doesn't burn too quickly. And on 350 degrees for about 30 to 40 minutes. And for the last 5 minutes, I'm going to take off the aluminum foil so it can get all nice and golden brown and toasty. And it has come out of the oven, you guys. When I tell you this house smells so delicious. Oh my word. This is so good. It was so good. Look at how good that looks.
I like that. Looking all good. Looking all cheesy.
So we just went ahead and paired it with a cheddar biscuit. With a garlic cheddar biscuit.
And voila. Seafood mac and cheese with a nice biscuit on the side. Be nice if you add your own vegetable. Because, health is wealth.
Health as well. You can garnish it, decorate it how you please. But that's it, folks. That's all for our seafood mac and cheese. I hope you guys enjoy the recipe. If you make it, tag us in it on Instagram and Twitter at Dose of Jen. That's all one word, Dose of Jen. And your boy Laidback Ty on Twitter and Instagram.
Laidback _Ty.
I'm sorry. Oh yes, mine says _ Dose of Jen on Instagram.
Yeah. But yeah, enjoy.
Eat.
Ladies and gents, this is great for a date.
And be married.
You know what I'm saying? I think, ladies, if you cook this for your man and you didn't get a ring yet, this gonna get you that ring, girl.
All right.